Hey guys, as you can see I'm dressed in the same clothes. Got into the build and I just decided to carry on. So I'll probably just get these two issues out quickly in succession of each other. Like I said, we got issue 49 to do now. And this is basically the rear floor and the front seat belts. Shelby story this week is a touch of California. It's the 1964 Mustang. Quite a great looking car. The muscle car of this week is the Studebaker Hawk 1956 to 64. It's got all the specs as well. And then the American Dream is Route 163 across the Navajo Nation. So I know there's a Route 66, but I've never heard of a Route 167 or 163. Actually an interesting story, and I might read it at some other stage. Alright, so let's get into the build itself. I already opened the box. I needed to see what parts I needed. Just some spare parts. So basically in this issue we have the rear floor that is basically just going to be fastened to the front floor panel itself. We've got the seat belts as well, and then we've got our trusty screws. Alright guys, so let us do this. Alright, so first off, we've got, we need to prepare the rear floor, and this is quite nice. This is the first time I'm looking at it close up. We've got the seat belt anchorage, and that needs to go into the rear floor panel itself. And guys, I'm going to give you a close-up of this. This is what I'm talking about, fine detail. Just get it to zoom in or just to focus. But you can actually see there, it's got the slot where the seat belt needs to go into. Doesn't seem like it wants to focus. But yes, I think you get the general idea of what this is. I'm going to try and later on in the video just to make that focus a bit better, so that you guys can just see what I'm talking about in the finer detail of this model itself. Alright, so on the floor we basically just need to see how it fits in place. So it seems like that one wants to go in there. So this just basically slots in place. There's no screws or nothing that keeps it there. It just basically slots into openings onto the floor panel itself. And as I said that, I just got it wrong. Or did I? Seems like I got it wrong. Okay, so let's just take this out again. It's actually the same way around on all of them. This is quite a funny part actually. Okay, so it was right. Okay, so like I say, there's actually inserts in the floor panel itself, and it just slots through them. I think I got sent two of the same parts. Yep. Now that is a mess. That is the first time I've encountered an issue actually with this model. But as I'll show you now, I've basically got two of the same parts. So that's the indentation there on both of them, which you can see clearly there. And it's not going to fit like it's supposed to fit. That's quite weird. I must send him a letter telling them of this. That's quite awkward and weird at the same time, because you can see here in the booklet itself, it's got two different parts. So we've got that one, and then basically the side that's slotted like that needs to be swapped around. That's quite weird. That is really quite weird. Guys, let me cut the video here. I'm just going to see what's up with this. Maybe I'm doing something stupid, and then I'll just bring you back. Hey guys, so after struggling for quite a bit, you can actually see there's basically our first one in place, which is the correct way around. It's got like a little arch on the left hand side there, if you can see, but then on the other side we basically just got sent a copy of the same part. So I actually need to get in touch with him and let them maybe resend me a copy of this. So I am a perfectionist in this, and like I say, I mean, you can see there that it doesn't correlate. That there's got the flat piece on the right hand side, and it actually should look like that. Quite weird. I've encountered an issue, and I actually wonder if anyone else has also encountered this issue. Alright, anyways, let me get back to the build. What I'll just do is I'll just contact them, and they must just send me some new issues or whatever, so that I can get it done in the correct manner. Quite weird. Alright, so basically our panels fit like that. We've got a couple of screws that we need to put in place. So let me get on with it. Alright, so we need to fit that, and we need to fasten it with MPO1 screws, which we've got quite a couple of, and they actually send us like another million of it. You can actually see, or you can actually when you're doing these models, there's plenty of screws that is left over after you finish the model, and I think that's just for them to make sure that if you lose some, because I've lost a couple here on my floor, and if you lose some of them, that you have enough spare ones to go around. That's why I actually always say as well, I've got my trusty box here with all my screws in, so that if I lose it, then at least I know I've got some spare ones lying around. Alright guys, so that is our rear floor panel, our two obscure fittings for our seat belt, and it just fastens with 4 screws. basically on the bottom of the front floor panel. Alright, so apart from that now we've got our seat belts, which is also quite nice, and it actually fits into, let me do it on the one that is actually the right way around. Now I don't know if this, I wonder if this is now going to be the same issue that we had, because I actually want to see the Cobra badge. Okay, so it seems like this is doing fine, working fine. Okay guys, so that is it, basically fitted into that part over there. Let me just get a focus on here. My camera doesn't want to focus, it's strange, eh? Focus is just on the background there. But anyways, like I said, that basically the seatbelt fits into the slot and you could just pull it out. Very nice. So that's actually quite something nice. So, okay, this needs to go in. They've actually got slots as well, and I just need to see where the slots are. Okay, so basically from there it needs to go in here. Let me see if I've got the correct one here. I'm just going to do the one for you guys on the video so that we can continue with the rest of it. This is going to be fiddly as well. I think that is supposed to go in there. I can just get it through here. Actually get some tweezers so I can just pull it through. Okay. This is also a very nice addition that you don't often see in many models. But there you can actually see it goes through a slot in the floor panel itself. It clips into position that side, and then from this side we basically going to put it over the seat and it fits onto that portion over there. So yeah, that is quite a nice addition. I just want to sort out this seatbelt brackets of mine, which is not like they're supposed to be, and that's going to irritate the little crap out of me. I'll fit the other seatbelt just now. Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys too long, so let us get, this is going to be an easy one because I think we've just got the front floor and rear floor mats. Alright, so this is issue 50. In this issue we've got the Shelby story again, the Mustang number 3, which is the unique prototype. That actually looks like a 67 or 69 Mustang. Very nice. One of the cars that I actually want in my life. Can't afford at this stage. The muscle car is the Mercedes 19TE 2.5-16, the Evo 2 1990. Not a very nice looking car, but I think this car was one for the classes back in 1980 or whatever. Then we've got the American Dream, Emerson Fittipaldi, the IndyCar years. It's just basically a story about all his IndyCar years. Who can't remember, who doesn't know Mr. Fittipaldi? And then the last 2 pages is just the front and rear floor mats, and then fitting basically the seats as well. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll just fit them myself and just show you on the next video what I've done. But for now, we're just going to fit the front and the rear floor mats. And these are just, it seems like they're plastic floor mats, so it's going to be a nice fitting as well. And I think it's going to look pretty when it goes in the car itself. I'm just concerned about that seatbelt fasteners, because I mean, like I say, it's the first time I've ever encountered in 49 issues that I've got an issue with some of the parts. I don't know where I'm going to get hold of them. There must be a contact number somewhere. I'm not a subscriber, I just get it out of my general bookstore. And so yeah, let us see if we can get that sorted. Okay, so this is actually like a plasticky, it's not rubber itself, it's basically plastic, and it's just got two pins on the back, and I think that just basically sticks into the floor panel itself. Let's just see if we can get it in. I'm just going to get, oh, it actually fits quite nice and flush. Let's get one of the front ones out. This has actually got 4 pins that needs to go through. So yeah, let's see if we can do this without breaking anything. They should have actually said to us that we mustn't fit the dashboard, because it's actually a difficult fit to get in. It's actually not that easy. I think I must actually take this dashboard off, because it feels like I might break something. Anyways guys, you get the general idea. So this is basically our seat belt and the awkward seat belt fitting or mount. We've got our floor mats, we've got our safety belt in, and I think that's going to be it for this episode. Like I say guys, you can see the floor mats in there. Got the seat belt bracket, the seat belt in place, and yes guys, that's gonna be it. I'll see you in the next one, and like I say, please leave some nice comments, show me what you, or tell me what you want to see, and please subscribe. Rated and Go signing off.